Welcome back to the Lonely Basement. It has been count 'em, 5 days since we made a video. It's been a while. For me, at least, that's pretty long. There's a weird sound from the pipes in the basement. The ghosts of the basement are back. It's been a while since we made a video for me. 5 days. Don't have a schedule, but 5 days usually. Before 5 days, I've been itching, but I've been tired, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have been tired. A couple work things. Had a day where I pulled out of the driveway at 7 a.m., pulled in at 11 p.m., got up the next morning, and went to very early. Did a drive to the flea market with the little one, which we have some flea market pickups, which we'll get to. And the World Series, yeah. That kind of takes that chunk out of the evening where I'm not kind of, focusing on YouTube. I'm not really looking at cards. I'm locked in on the TV. I'm not going to lie. I'm locked into this World Series probably more than I've been locked into a baseball game since probably like 2001 World Series. 09, I watched it. I was, out and about living my life in 09, and, I watched it, but I wasn't like living and dying with it. And I'm kind of back to that 12-year-old. I was sitting on the couch, stomach doing some flips, getting nervous, getting, what are we going to, and I haven't had that in a while. Baseball watching seems to have become a little less important as time has gone on, and baseball carding has gotten a little more prevalent. But even the playoffs this year, I watched them. I was there watching every pitch. But once the World Series hit, it's the first time I kind of got that feeling again, that butterflies, that like sitting on the edge of the couch. And the games probably didn't hurt. The type of games probably didn't hurt. But I am fully locked in to this World Series now, like I was back in the day. 2-0. Let's go in. Let's get into it, right? 2-0. We've been 2-0 down before. 96, we were down 2-0. We won that World Series. We were down in 78 to the Dodgers, 2-0. Won that World Series. Dodgers were up 2-0, or down 2-0 to us in 81. They came back and beat us. So 2-0 is not that big a problem. You just got to win game 3. It's not optional. We all know the history of being down 3-0 in baseball, don't we? Yeah. So the Yankees basically, starting pitchers aren't going long enough, and the bullpen's getting pushed just too far. And that's kind of where we're at. The starting pitchers need to step up a little bit. That's our strength against the Dodgers. Those hitters that lineup is stacked, guys. But we will see. Game 3 tomorrow. We'll be locked in. And let's get into the flea market pickups. Me and the little one went down to the Columbus Farmers Market. Great, big indoor and outdoor flea market. Beautiful day. Little chill in the air, but not cold. So it was nice. Just right for flea marketing. They have a really big Amish market there, which is cool. And we hit that up. We checked everything out. We walked the tables. We bought some stuff. We bought some baseball cards. So let's get into it. Here we go. Stealing Jason's line today. Twice. So one dealer we went to. Let's start with this dealer. Why not? Had a big Yankee box. I flipped through, got some deals, and came home with doubles. But we'll talk about that each card. Picked up Sparky Lyle, Kellogg's. Can't beat a Kellogg's I did not have. It does have a big crack in it. Typically don't buy a lot of Kellogg's with cracks in them. But I was at flea market, and this card is in a green top loader. Now, number one rule of card buying, when you have a card in a green top loader, you must buy it. So we bought the Lyle. We got an 87 Topps Rookie All-Star. Didn't have this one, so that's a good one. These the All-Star cards. I have a lot of them, but I didn't have an 87 Rookie. So we have one. Now these, 81 Donruss Guidry, 81 Donruss Nettles. I think I have 4 81 Donruss Yankee cards. 4. I have both of these. They're doubles. But when you're ripping through a bargain box, these things happen. When you don't have checklists, when you buy your cards, these things happen. This top loader is crusty. These top loaders are fun. You can tell they've been sitting in flea markets. We did not have the 81 Goose, so we picked up a nice copy of the 81 Goose in a crusty top loader. 82 Donruss Guidry. Speaking of doubles, 81 Flea Guidry, 81 Flea Dick Hauser for the manager set collection, and an 81 Bobby Mercer. Now, if you have watched the channel for more than 5 minutes, you would know that I bought an 81 Fleer set. So all 3 of these cards are doubles. And a very nice copy of a 79 Roy White, which we do not have a 79 Roy White, so now we do. Same dealer. I picked up this 1973 Yankees yearbook, which is cool. He had a price sticker on it right on DiMaggio's face, even though it came in this. Why not put the price sticker there? But it peeled right off. It was a Post-it note, but still, don't put it on DiMaggio's face. 73 yearbook. I have a pretty decent sized yearbook collection, but I did not have 73, so I picked it up. He wanted like $8. I got him down on the cards, but he really didn't want to budge on the $8 for this. But I was at a flea market. I spent like $20, so I bought the book. I think I got him down on the cards, so I probably paid him full $8 for this. Came down on the cards a little bit. There's our Thurman. Beautiful. No mustache. Sans mustache. The cool thing about this, I was flipping through it. I haven't dug too deep into it. I will do that on my own time, kind of read through it. Inside this year is 73, they did this Yankee Stadium celebrates 50 years. So it's this whole section in here, guys. It's a pretty big section. They're like yellowed newspaper-looking pages, and it's just highlights from 50 years of Yankee Stadium, things that happened at Yankee Stadium. It's very cool. Let's see, there's Joe Louis apparently paralyzing Max Schmeling, according to Max Schmeling. Stuff like that. Ruth and Gehrig. Yankees win 4th straight. Mantle's 565-foot home run. Stuff like that. It's cool. That's a great picture of the stadium all jammed up. So this is cool. I will dig into this a little deeper on my own time. Celerino Sanchez. That's cool, Nettles. That's a cool picture of Greg. Greg has a lot of pictures with hats, I'm learning. Buying 70s cards. So, 73 tops. 73 tops. 73 New York Yankees yearbook with these cards. There you go. And one other guy. I thought the flea market had a good amount of cards. Looked at some wax, didn't pick anything up, some sets, stuff like that. Nothing really priced. Like, I tried to make a couple offers. The guys were kind of stingy with the pricing. But there was enough cards there to satiate me for the drive. This dealer had 2 big tubs. And he had 2 stacks of these X-Men cards with rubber bands. So the little one picked one up and he looked at it and he threw it back in. Not interested, right? The dealer said, oh, he wants those, he likes those, he can have those. He can have those for free. Any he finds in there, he can have. So he found 2 stacks, rubber banded up, pulled them out. We got them for free. So we now own these X-Men cards, which, quite honestly, the little one really didn't care about. But we got them from the dealer for free. We've got a Captain America and Logan smoking a cigar there. So there you go. Free X-Men cards. From the same dealer, in his bucket, his tubs there, we picked up this 81, which I love. Drake's Winfield. I talked about this before. The 81 Drake's cards, guys. I love them. I was obsessed with this border, with this set as a kid. 81, I'm going to be 6, probably. And my brother had a few of these from the Devil Dogs that we would get. And that's where that Mike Schmidt came from. I showed once in a table pile. But there's the Winfield. I want this set because I just love these cards. But I want a nice condition set. I want to find one, but I don't want to pay $1 million for it. We found in this guy's bin a 77 Cubs floating heads card. I promise you I was not looking for 77 Cubs floating head cards in this guy's bargain tub, but I found one. The collection continues. We picked up a Mattingly Big, which we have, but that's fine because we wanted another one because it was in a bargain tub. Another 81 Tops. This is the Yankees team card. We have a stack of these, but now we have another one. Decent shape. Found a 74 Yankees team card in there, which is actually in pretty good shape. and no creases or anything. I have several of these, but this is a nice copy in the bargain tub at the flea market. We're going to pick it up every time. And finally, the 80 Cubbies Floating Heads team card, which we may have this somewhere, but I got to do a little inventory of the Floating Heads cards because, quite frankly, they're starting to pile up, and we need to complete the collection. And then, speaking of doubles, a very nicely conditioned 72 Mike Kickick, which is a double. This is one of the lower, the least amount of 72s is pretty low in my team set. And there's a small stack, and of course, we have the Mike Kickick again. Team set collecting without a checklist, guys, is a dangerous game. I play it quite often, and I come home with doubles. But you see a really nice condition 72 in a bargain tub, you got to pick it up. So those are our pickups from the flea market. We're going to have probably a little eBay show coming up soon, a little pickup eBay show. We got some Yankees. We got some doubles. We got 2 more floating heads for the floating heads collection. Can't beat it. We picked up our 73 yearbook. Love that. And a big stack of X-Men cards that we don't want, but we now own. So that's what I got for you guys. Yankees, game 3. Hopefully we win. Win that game. Series is open season if we win game 3. Hopefully we'll get some sleep tonight. We'll get a little sleep this week. We have Halloween coming up. Get back on our usual schedule. Like I said, a lot of times there's nothing going on in the basement, guys. But, you know, sometimes life happens. So you'll have a great night. We have no baseball to watch for the first time in a while, it feels like. No sporting events to watch. Jets, that was interesting. Don't root for the Jets. I'm a Giant fan, obviously, but interesting. All right, y'all. You have a great night.